Man, I gotta remember that. Okay, audio. There we go. Got it. That is very, very common for me to forget to unmute myself. I was pointing up there. I was hoping that would go off because I didn't know if transitioning would automatically do that or not. Anyways, my name is Spike Tomorrow 2014. I will be your host for the day. We will be playing 7 Days to Die, a survival game where you try and outlast the zombies. And I love this game, but I also love that Twitch integration. It allows you to interact with me. I believe so. That might be. Also, Jedi Knight, I was talking about, is it your first time actually in this particular chat? Or first time chat, I know, but like actually first time here specifically. So this at JI34. There we go. Also, this is for you. If you have any clips, we're going to see them above. So there we go. It looks like you do. Oh, nice. There we go. Wow. That got a little glitchy. I don't know if that's the clip or if that's on my side. So, yeah, that was apparently Jedi Knights playing. It looked like Fortnite. Like I said, I don't know if that was on my side or if that was part of that clip that was glitched. But, yeah. I do like to give shout-outs. I love to try and promote other people and help other people grow. I may not be big myself, but it's all about growing your community, growing with others, having everybody help each other out, because in the end, we're all in this together, one way or the other. Whether I had 8 million subscribers on my channel or I have 0 like I currently do, and 62 followers or something like that, I don't know. But we all started from the ground and we got to work our way up. Now, that's why I try to help people, because no matter what, even if I get really, really big, I still want to try and raid those small folks and help them get to where they want to be. Because just like me, I'm pretty sure most of you are starting with little to nothing hardware-wise. Or maybe you got lucky. Maybe you have a really nice setup. Me, to be honest, this green screen behind me, brand spanking new. It's not even all that flashy, not that pricey or nothing. It's a really basic setup, to be honest. It's like I was new and didn't know how to fix. It's better now. Oh, not a problem. Yeah, unfortunately it grabs a random clip, so I can't choose. Oh, that's cool. Go ahead and 4 subs. Nice. Let me. Where is this? Gotta go to here. Gotta go settings, I believe, for my stream. And I cannot remember how to turn that on. Let's see, moderation. Followed for tools, content. I tell you what, I don't know where it is right now. I'll have to look into that. I know there's a setting that I can change. For subs, hey, that works too. Anybody that wants to go check out Jedi Knight's YouTube, go ahead and go to Force Master 2022. Currently, like he was saying, has 4 subs. So definitely not a huge YouTuber yet, but hopefully he gets there someday. Hopefully he gets to a much bigger name where people go, hey, that's the new PewDiePie or whatever. That man has so much fame, it's ridiculous. Not a problem. I am not the best at 7 Days to Die, but I do try my best. You know what? I'm going to go into my coffee day. Actually, you know what? No. But let's start a brand new game from the ground up. Let's go. I don't know. I'm just going to name it Newbie. So we're going to do the Newbie, and let's go with that 10K map. Let's have another Twitch account. Ah, cool. Well, throw your name in there. Forceman. Okay, so your Force Master 2022 is your other Twitch? Wait, my game title's different? It says that it's set to 7 Days to Die. What? Yeah, the only thing I see is in my my schedule. It was saying something else. Let me try to figure out where that might be coming from, because if there's things go straight. What? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. That on my side it said 7 days, so I have no idea. Maybe it finally finalized. I don't know. It should have finalized way before that, though. But yeah. We are going to do something that a buddy of mine told me about, and I didn't even think about this, to be honest. XP multiplier 300%. Let's see. Night. Sprint, walk, blood moons, morning. Blood moon range. 7 days. Blood moon frequency. Or wait, there. Okay, there we go. Adventure Nomad. There we go. Okay. So I found you. I was looking. Oh, jeez. Oh man, I don't know why it was set to Stranded Deep. That's my title, go live, and category all on my side on my OBS literally all have 7 days in them. Like, title is literally 7 Days to Die. Category 7 Days to Die is what it shows. And on my go live, it even says ain't no such thing as 7 days and then I die. Usually it's like 2 days. Like, so nothing about it was even Stranded Deep related. So, I don't know. Maybe it, for some reason, latched on to my last stream's title or something. Yeah, Stranded Deep, if you do want to see me play that, I usually do that on Wednesdays. I call that Wonderful Wednesday, where we relax on the islands and we try to build ourselves up from the ground up on a mysterious island. So, why is that doing that? That should not be. I'm seeing like a fuzz, so I had to adjust my green screen just a hair. Like I said, it's a weird ghetto setup. If you actually seen it physically, you'd be like, wow, that's how it's set up. In fact, even down here, I can see. There. I gotta say, I love it too. My dad, heck yeah. I like playing it. I haven't gotten very far, but I do love playing it. It's one of those things where you go out, kind of explore an island, you get a little further, explore that island, maybe stash away some stuff in your inventory, go to another island, you start building up, and you makes a sense of accomplishment when you get anything going really well in there. especially when sharks are constantly after you. In fact, in my series that I'm doing with that, where I'm playing through that game and trying to make it to the end, I actually just recently made a fishing pole for literally the very first time. And so, I mean, not very far in at all. But I gotta say, I'm loving the fishing. Like, that's gonna make getting food real easy. And mostly it's just because I've never made the fishing pole. Like, I literally was like, just fishing pole. I already have the spear, so. Yeah, see, I play with all sharks active, and there's the poison from like the little purple things that can sit on the ground, and there's all sorts of stuff. I tried playing this 7 Days to Die on super hardcore mode a few days ago, and yeah, screw that, man. I could do it if I was late game, like if I was in my mid to late game stages. I could transition into that part of the way because I could leave you alone. Yeah. The only reason I play with it cranked up a little bit settings wise is I try to basically make it as real as I possibly can, and I do teach survival tactics to people on the side, so I figure it's kind of good to at least run something, even if it's just a game, at least semi. Ooh, nice. That'll be good. Cool. Gather plant fibers and rocks. But it's good if you practice what you preach. And so when I'm telling people, hey, I can teach you how to survive, it's good to be able to actually at least show it minimally in a video game, because it's not like I'm taking people out into the wilderness every week. So, craft a stone axe. Use stone axe to kill little bear. Oh, wow, that's... I don't think I've ever spawned right next to a trader. Okay. That was interesting. I'm actually kind of shocked that I turned around and seen that. Gather wood. Wood, please. Chaza! Make a bet. One of my favorite early game weapons, a club. There's a rock on the ground. There is bird's nest over here. There we go. Need some plant fibers. Let's punch at the ground again. Wait, still wants wood. Okay, more wood. I'll show you my wood, alright. Heck yeah, go after it then, man. Ask. I just want to like run this way for a little bit. There we go. And upgrade that block. Yeah, man. Only way you'll ever know is if you ask. see here. Let's just put this over here. Campfire. So Badger, how you doing? Hey, it finally shows the close by trader. Usually I don't even have to be within eye shot of the trader. If I'm even like in the same town as a trader, my game usually is like, nope, that trader's not good enough for you. You need to go 3 kilometers away to this trader because they're the one you should talk to. And I'm left going, what? Like, why can't I go to the one that's like right there? Hey, level 2. Already moving up in the world. Throw that, because you know what? Let me double check it. It usually doesn't let me scrap it. Oh, I can. Okay. Yeah, devs, just know that everybody basically just scraps that paper by now. I don't know anybody that actually reads it anymore. But it's nice. It's a nice little touch. Oh, really? long day. Yeah, that probably sucked, because I know when the days drag on for me, they get horrible. Oh yeah, 1 lockpick and we stole his stuff. Yeah, that's right, trader. Ain't shit you can do about it. I'd rob you too, right in front of you. I'd take all the money from your register, but that doesn't allow me to. I'm not gonna lie, I don't use crossbow bolts, so let's sell those. Sell them handgun parts, because I don't plan on using them.
I guess you're not so bad after all.
Yeah, not so bad after all. Why don't you just zip it? I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear you talking about nothing. In fact, do you have any jobs?
I got a
fetch
job
quest.
for you. Okay, we have a deal. Come back.
Fetch quest that's relatively close. There used to be. Let me see if there's still. I believe it was a gun at one point. Like, it's not at the top. It was always second level, or first level, but you'd be on that level right here. Right here. Always used to be a gun. Apparently now it's ammo, but whatever. I don't care. I got me some ammo. Oh, a piggy, eh? You think you just gonna run away, piggy? Run away! For I am not the person that you want to mess with. Clearly I am. Help! He wants to kill me! Okay. That pig was a little strong. I should have just pulled out the gun. Because, yeah, usually if you bash them in the head 3 times, their head explodes. So, that was interesting. Even see where my body is. 1.8 kilometers away for whatever that is. Says the rally point, but I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. So I guess we're just gonna head to it, because Oh yeah, that's the quest we were on. That's right. Man, tell you what, there's good coffee and there's bad coffee, and then there's just coffee. Like they brew certain coffees in certain ways. And I tell you what, Black Rifle Coffee Company, they got all sorts of blends for all sorts of different people. Like if you want a specific style of blend, they probably got something for you. But before I chose my blends, like, I actually looked through what their stuff is and what tastes like what. I got some coffees from them. And yeah, I was pretty sure all coffee was basically the same thing. And then I tried this stuff. Yeah, no. That's not at least the coffee that I would like to use. Buddy, that's a big solid rock. You need to take a nap. Clearly you are out of it. There you go. Good boy. Taking a nap now. I feel like we're gonna head a long ways away, so let's probably do this. Skills. Where is it? Strength. Pummel and Pete. Strength perks. There we go. Now that we have that perk going on, I can finally continue on my way. Now, why is it these people are trying to follow me? It's a trailer park, people. Don't follow people into the trailer park. They're crazy. What do you think this is? I'm gonna smack you all down with my club. And I may talk like I'm crazy and I'm gonna kill some zombies and shit, but you're probably just gonna see me die a whole bunch. I just found the basics of electricity schematic. Heck yeah. 2 of them at that, so I'll be able to sell one. Chicken! Yeah! Now we have a little chicken to eat. No, it's my chicken. Get away from it. I did not tell you I'd share. You need to go to sleep. Don't do it. I warned you. I'm gonna show her a little baseball bat love. I'm gonna shove this big hard wood right up against your forehead. There we go. Oh yeah. And this, folks, is exactly why my streams are considered 18 plus, because if I tried to censor myself, man, it would be a heck of a time. You would be hearing this all the time. Like, hey. Instead, you get to hear me being all awesome, and I go like this. Thank you very much. So, it's very lovely. I really need to get an actual Stream Deck, but that's kind of out of my price range right now. So I have a digital one, which is why I have to stop my character from moving and do that. So it's because I'm clicking stuff. If I ever become smart enough, I might actually tie that into some of my keybinds on my keyboard. So, and they are everywhere. They want to level me quickly today. Let's do this! Huh. Yeah. Get some! Yeah, see, originally when I was thinking about it, I never used to crank my XP all the way up. Like I did for some things, like experience and all that, but I didn't like doing it because I was like, oh man, that gives me an unfair advantage. It levels me too fast. And then a fellow streamer actually started talking to me, and we got to chit-chatting, and I came to the conclusion, you know what? It's actually better to crank your XP up, because when you've gotten too good at the game, where early on stuff is fairly easy for you, if you crank your XP up, you level very quickly, which makes even the 7th day world be a lot harder. So even though it might not be much harder, it still is making it harder in general. Oh, y'all just want to say hi to me today, don't you? I will tell you all hi, okay? Every one of you gets a free hi from the bat. Booyah! One free hi. Oh, another high five? Come here! Yeah, we're gonna get some today. We're gonna get some. We're gonna have all that luckiness. You know what? I feel like my character should be eating right now, because my food and water and whatnot is kind of going down. Let's get it started in here. Oh yeah, that's right. Almost forgot to turn on Twitch integration. There we go. I just realized. Had that turned off. And booyah! There we go. Okay, and in case you're not familiar with Twitch integration, basically on the right hand side of my screen, you'll see that it says cooldown right now. When that goes off of cooldown and says ready, you will be able to spawn stuff on me and do all sorts of cool things. This fellow though, this fellow won't be able to. Oh man, Curse, were you using the heck out of your points last stream? Because I thought we had. What's on that's for? Oh, dang! I did not know that. Okay. So man, that made that's gonna make my moderator be like, what? Why don't I have no 17,000 PP anymore? I'm level 3. Sometimes you just get bored of the basics and you just gotta do things. Remember, folks, the stronger we are, the harder we can shove our bat into things' skulls. I'm gonna show them what it's like to have this piece of wood shoved into their face. Give me your face hole. There we go. Oh yeah. There we go. Take it so much. Yeah. She must really love it. Face explodes all over the place. These people like falling down, you know that? I don't know what is with them. Could be that they're getting hit in the temple with a wooden club, but I mean, who knows? I'm just trying to be nice to him. Let him go to sleep. You know what? I actually will put these on my hotbar, because then I can go like this. I can go load, because they're basically worthless anyways. It is on cooldown. You cannot just start spawning snakes and stuff on me. You gotta give it a minute. This is my #1 tool. This is my stick. It is on fire. Without my stick, I am nothing. That's right. Fire stick. Amazon has created the magical fire stick, able to destroy all enemies. This proves it. Yep, see? Amazon Fire Stick wins. Please, Amazon, if you see this, don't sue me. I'm just saying, your Amazon Fire Stick is that awesome. Just like my club. Just like that Fire Stick. Oh, this lady is lost in the woods. Let's help her get to heaven. There you go. Sent you off to a better place. That's called helping, folks. Now then. Now, y'all may not know this about me, but I cherish every moment of my life, especially when it's next to water towers, because, you know, they make really good bases. Which is why this water tower right here is now going to be claimed by me. I don't even know how I'm going to get in there, but it's going to be mine. I'm taking over that water tower. Some of y'all may be looking at me and going, what is this fool doing? He does not seem to know a dang thing about this game. He said he plays it a lot. I said I play it a lot. I did not say that I'm an expert. In fact, I think the words I used was, I'm a horrible player on this game. Not gonna lie, for some reason I just looked in here and where's this frame shapes? For some reason I thought it said fart shape. Let me show you the shape of my farts. Come here, dogs, there's landmines. I love when they blow up like that. They look so pretty as they fly across the top area of this. Ah, that's right. I gotta stay within the confines of this also. So, because I started the quest. If I hadn't started it, I could have went out and made me a what do you call those things? A chest. Come on. Knock, knock. Who's there? Not me. I'm Batman. I hear an awful lot of things outside. That does not give me confidence. There is an unusual amount of havoc going on outside. It's freaking me out. What in the world do they want with me? It's okay, I'm in the bathroom right now. Y'all shouldn't be trying to look anyways, you perverts. Let's see what's behind window number 1. I feel there's some things out here. Ah. There's one. Take this. And then the sights. It's weird because there's a zombie like right here on the other side of the counter. Oh, you piece of Nikes. There. Will you tell me how to get sesame ice tea? Yes, I will. It's right through this thing called a bullet. That's right, folks. Step right up. 1 bullet is all it takes, and you get a free pass into heaven. I am the Reaper. I will do things. Transportation to heaven not guaranteed by a single bullet. Yourself. Oh, you tell me how to get the sesame. I'm really liking this shotgun. It brings me so much happiness, and I have one. Oh, I remember this fetch quest. F yourself, trader. This better have a lot of goodies. Not even joking when I say, like, in here tends to be a lot of... Ah! You know what? No. I've had that whole wall broken out before when I walked in there. And had tons of zombies walking through here. So, yeah, no. F you, trader. I really don't like the fact that all I hear is stuff hitting every little direction around me. Retrieve the White River supplies. Yes, it's right there behind the wall. You just literally break that and then bam. But had to collect stuff, man. Had to collect things. Just you can't just not collect things when you're here. It's like a fundamental law of the land. Luckily I got lockpicks. I want me a 45 revolver just so I can break it down later. Because this safe is not going to hold what I really want, which is the sniper rifle. Oh, for crying out loud. You broke a lockpick. You broke a lockpick. You broke a lockpick. Man! What, is this man just absolutely sucking lockpicks? Single shots are all you need. Sometimes I let them in my house and I hate. They really don't like me. Let me show you the way to heaven. Yourself. Sound like you're having an asthma attack, sir. You should probably go seek medical attention. Also, you're kind of foaming at the mouth. Not 100% sure that's not blood, sir. Shouldn't be letting blood come out your mouth like that. That's a sign of gastrointestinal bleeding, I think. Not a doctor. Don't trust me. That's why you should go to the hospital. Or a medical facility that is like government funded or something. Whatever you choose. Face the bears, drink for free. See, this up there looked really tantalizing to make into a small apartment until I seen that sign. That sign, folks, always means evil. Do not enter. It literally is a sign of death. It's like, hey, would you like to go inside here? Of course you wouldn't. Because if you know anything about this game, you're definitely going to die if you go in there. Never, ever, ever go in that building unless you are prepared to take shit on. The reason it's called Feed the Bears, Eat for Free is because there's literally 2 giant bears in there. And you find them in a very confined area. So, yeah, no. Don't just go walking in there. Especially if you're like me, you're just carrying around a club. That's not smart. If I walked in there right now, I was like, yep, I'm taking on the bears. I'd probably have to tell myself I definitely need to go back to the insane asylum because clearly I've lost my marbles. Now this, on the other hand, that looks potentially promising. That could work. Actually gonna mark that. Oops, gosh darn it. Save. Home base. Wait, why is it all caps? Whatever. I don't care. Ooh, rolly doors. Rolly doors on a building. What is that place? I want in now even more. Oh, it's like a fruit stand, eh? And I see a register. Oh, it's open. You only want the closed registers, folks. When you find a closed register, you pry it open very gently to let the folks know that you care about taking care of their finances. You borrow their money with the intent of no return. And if they come looking for it, you have no idea what happened to that. When you were walking by, it was just an empty fruit stand with a broken register.
And you are incredible. I didn't think you'd pull it off. Here's your bounty.
I love how that guy worded that. Here. Incredible. I didn't think you'd pull it off. So, now that I've got all that, now I can start trying to get slightly better stuff. But I believe that what I should focus on primarily right now is literally my armor. Just like going straight for the armor stuff. Military gloves, nope.
That's
Too pricey.
right. Do the math.
That's right, do the math. Yeah, we keep talking that way. I'm gonna hit you over the head. You're gonna learn the hard way. Let me steal all your chairs. You don't need these chairs, do you? Ah, can't steal the chairs. That is just a monstrosity. Charred meat. In case you didn't know how to cook your meat, you can just burn it instead, because, you know, watching it isn't a thing. Don't know what that is, but we going in it for sure. I just gotta make a thing to drop my stuff off in. Little house. So we're gonna place this block. Where's it gonna be? Right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab us a box, I believe, because, yep. Booyah! That is exactly what we need. There. What we're going to do is we're going to put it right down here, right next to all this water. And we put all this stuff away that we don't need right now. I need that, don't need that. Those are essentials. Actually, I can sell that. I don't need that. I want the shotgun cells. I can either sell or get rid of that. I need those. I don't even remember what I need oil shell for, but I do know that I need it. Actually, let's keep 2 of those pipes on me for repairing. There we go. So we have established that home base will be in this little drainage ditch thing behind this. Also established there's things behind here. They clearly don't like me. It's only intruding if you're not welcome. Since they don't speak English, I can't tell you if I'm not welcome. They have this very distinct language. It's a whole bunch of rah-rahs. Rah! Yourself. Rah! That's all I hear from them. Like, rah. Housekeeping, open up. Ooh, this place may be prosperous. It leads down. Oh yeah. We got the cock building right there. Oh, this place don't have no roof. We're gonna have to change that. Oh, no. I did not say you should come over here. You're not welcome, Kenny. Get away from me. Go back to your own house. We don't like your kind in our neighborhood. All those riders and that. Speaking so weirdly. Can't understand a word that guy says. Stopped by one time and he's I was like, you want some coffee? And he's couldn't figure out what he wanted, so instead I just hit him with a baseball bat over the head. It seemed to help the problem. He stopped talking. I figured out all it was he was tired. He wanted a nap. So. Yep, that's a secret door right there if I didn't even know any better. Let's see here, we got 1 block, 2 block, 3, 4, 5. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, never mind. That would not be. That would actually go right outside. It's made to look like a fake wall. It's also meant to waste your time. You've beaten on that for a while. Oh, that works perfect. I didn't even know that was going to go out here. Oh man, I stepped in the sewer. Uh-oh. Oh, now we're getting... Oh, they can stand. They can stand swim. They're freaks of nature. Take them out. Don't let them lick you. Stop looking at me. Jeez, they're horrifying. Why are they standing? There's literally no reason they should be standing. That's... Yep. No way to help you. Only way I know how to help you now is with this club. I tried to let him out. Out, out. Go to sleep and good night. Oh, my nurse sleeps a lot. There we go. Level 6. Oh, you dirty sedan. I'm going to touch you all over. I like to find things inside you. There we go. Got stuff. Yes! Okay, I'm going to improve our house. I know, some of you are probably looking at me and going, that's a house? Yes, it's a house. Get over it. I have various house details. Some of them are horrifying. Some of them are not. Ooh. Fast food restaurants. So, how is everybody doing today? Not gonna lie, it's freaking me out more that you guys aren't sending stuff my way, because that means you're saving for something potentially. This item needs repaired. Again? Why's that always need repairs, eh? It should not be that shitty of a weapon. Hey, what's up, Smoking Sensation? Huh. Go away! Back to hell you go! You don't know me like that. Wait a second. Aha. This is a modified version of the 8K map. Literally. Hiya! Let me show you my hard wooden stick. There you go. You found it. Show you how I swing it round and round. Oh, shotgun missile, eh? Oh, thank you very much. I don't need those. I do want... I actually mostly go for clubs, so that's interesting. Getting those. Oh, there you are. Yep, time to use this till it's dead anyways. Because... Yep, that's how you do it, folks. Wait for the zombie to crawl up on you. And then just plow! Take him out. That's, oh, a rock. Sometimes I need more rocks. Might be saying, but that's a rock to your right. No, that's an iron vein. Also, another thing that can be used as rocks is like the rock himself. He has so hard of abs that if you just run your tools along his chest, they sharpen. Hey, what's up, Giggle? You know, the one thing people don't understand about The Rock is his pecs are so powerful that when he does a pec pop, he can literally kill you with them. Just boom! He just smack you with his left tit or right tit, and then bam! You just get knocked unconscious. Let's see. Oh, I got 3 points. I can go pummeling Pete here, and then 7 in strength. Ah. Okay. Well, we gotta get into this. Oh shit! I'm all out of points. Whoopsie. Such a dangerous person. I agree. Okay, so we gotta go like this, and then we gotta go. You know what? I kind of want to make this more of like a railing. I want to make it into a house where I can see out the ceiling. So let's go like this. You know what? Fine. I'll do it your way. There. See? You can't go wrong when you get on top of the roof. Oh, I speak a Chinese now. Hai Chu. That's. Thank you. How did I have so little? Jeez. I need more wood. Did y'all know that most of the koalas in Australia are apparently infected with chlamydia? I'd like to know who the heck was going around having sex with all the koalas and not caring to at least wear a condom. That's very inconsiderate to the koalas. And I would love to say that was totally a joke, but I learned that yesterday. It's a true fact. I didn't expect to be talking to an Australian and be like, everything wants to kill you in Australia. The kangaroos, the venomous snakes, the spiders, the koalas. And he goes, you best watch them koalas. They got chlamydia. And I was like, what? Am I going to go like have sex with the koala? And he's like, no, but if they scratch you, they can give you chlamydia. I'm like, what? Like, who's going around looking at koalas and going, you know what would feel really good? 1 foot razor blades clawing into my back. You know what? That animal over there seems to have some. Because koalas aren't even naturally, like, friendly. They look all cute and cuddly, but they want to kill you. There is nothing good about a koala now. Like, I was thinking, you know, cute and cuddly. No, wrong. Maybe like, oh, it's got little paws. It's going to be all friendly like. And then you get up close and you realize, no, it doesn't have little tiny paws. It has big old paws that have like 1 foot long talons on it. And you're like, why does it need those? And then all of a sudden an Aussie's like, that's not its only defense. It had sex with somebody. And now it's got chlamydia. Now it's going to end up giving you chlamydia if it scratches you. Welcome to the zoo, by the way. And I was just like, what in the heck sort of world is this? And then he goes, they're not even the dangerous things out here. And I was like, okay, you folks have some problems. I just walked into? You walked into a true life story about me yesterday talking to an Aussie, and I was telling him about why does everything in Australia want to kill you. And long story short, since you walked into literally the tail end of that, basically almost all the koalas in Australia have chlamydia. So I guess don't have sex with koalas? Like, I don't think that was on your bucket list, but like, I know. Like, yeah, apparently they're going extinct because of all the chlamydia. I'm like, what? I don't need no shotgun. I choose the shotgun. I will show you the way. Yeah, no, seriously, super girly. Look it up. Go to Google, type in, do koalas have chlamydia? It's... I thought the dude was joking with me, and then I looked it up, and I was like, what? Like, and then he told me, don't worry, the red roos are much more dangerous. And I'm like, everything is dangerous. You have spiders that are like 2 feet in length. There's spiders out there that can cover a person's face. They have, what are those things? Not jellyfish, squids or something, that they're super venomous, and they have these little like talon things on their arms basically, and if they poke you, you basically just live a life of super bad agonizing pain, and typically the person just wants to be put out of their misery. They also have lush, beautiful forests that you can walk into, but you're not even safe there. And I'm not even talking about the animals. The forest will kill you too. Australia is a beautiful place to take pictures, but that's about it. That's why you hire a photographer, send them to Australia, and say, thank God you're willing to take the risk. So, other than that, the only other thing you walk into is me playing 7 Days to Die, and the whole normal. Okay, so we need lots of these. Oh, not that many. Jeez. Whew, that's a lot. Okay, so we're going to do 100. And then we're going to turn these back into this, and we're going to go over here. We're going to, we're going to do this, copy that rotation. Boop, there we go. Yeah, as a kid, I wanted to visit Australia really bad. I was like, hell yeah, I love that. Man, they got kangaroos, they got these cute little things they call koalas. I was like in love with the fact that, you're going to go to Australia, you're going to see all these beautiful animals. And then I started doing research as I grew up. And then I realized that Australia is just a dangerous place that no one should ever have to suffer going through. And I wish I could say that, you know what, that's just a bunch of paranoia. There's good things about Australia. But I haven't found anything. Like, their people are nice if you're willing to put up with their truth telling. I am. I don't know about most people. Most people, heck, you could be like, you a fat whale, and they're like, don't call me a fat whale. In Australia, that's just common. They'll call you whatever you are because they don't care. It's their way of just being honest with you and telling you the truth. Well, thank you for the lurk. Told you, we only sell crack on Tuesdays. Yep. You are for sure going to learn a lot. Most of this info you probably don't want to know. There are many times I have questioned myself going, why do you know this? Like, thank God I forgot which whale it was, but one of them has a penis the size of a school bus. This needs a little bit more over here. This is literally just for a temporary look to my roof. It's probably not even going to be a long-lasting roof. More or less, it's kind of like a sunshade for me. I come in here and boom. Okay, now we gotta make a door. We gotta make a door. Actually, we gotta make two doors because we gotta put one right here. No, we're gonna spin it around because we want to use every little bit of space inside here that we can, which is why most of the interior of this has to be redone. It's all half blocks and whatnot. Looks ugly. We're gonna redo it. So let's don't providing oral what? Wow, that's. I wonder who started that article. Someone just sitting there and they're just like, I wish I could give a whale a blowjob. And suddenly start doing research, and some random scientist is like, they ejaculate at 200 miles an hour. It would break your neck. And just like, what? Like, I wonder how that came about as an article. Then again, there's a lot of things I wonder about. Like, I'll read stuff and I learn about it. But after, I'm just like, why did I learn this today? What was the purpose of this being learned or taught ever? Like, sometimes there's literally no purpose to something. Well, I needed some free XP. It is about time. I love you, Innovation XY. Yeah, keep them coming. I got baseball bats for days. I got a baseball bat. I'm gonna do some Johnny. Oh, forgot. I ain't got no water on me. Yep, let's do this. Whoa, why did it lag so bad? Not dehydrated now. Now let's see what you got, big fella. Woo! Let's do this. Bring it on! I'm like Donkey Kong. This one time, I found. True story. One time, a long time ago, when I was in high school, I was trying to mess with people. I purposely try and piss them off sometimes. So there was this set of kids in my high school that they wasn't exactly the brightest. They had a lot of issues. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that they were like mentally challenged or nothing. No, no, no. These people just, they were messed up in the head. And so I decided one day I'm going to try and mess with them. And so I went up to one of them and just kind of joking around. I was like, "You stupid Homo sapien." And the guy, shit you not, instead of telling me don't call me stupid, goes, "Don't call me a Homo sapien." And I was like, "But you are." And he's like, "I'm not a Homo sapien." And then I just kind of rolled with it. Then I was like, "Man, this dude's a Homo sapien." For like 30 minutes, he's going off and trying to scream about he ain't no Homo sapien, and other people around him that were like his friends or something were just like, "Dude, you are a Homo sapien." He's like, "Everybody needs to stop calling me a Homo sapien." So I think that's the day that his friends figured out he was probably actually mentally challenged, because I don't know how you would get that far in life and not know that Homo sapien means human. But that was one of the best days of my high school life. Swear I seen something. Nope, that's you. So Innovation XY, how you doing today? Also, is this your first time in the chat with us, or have you been here multiple times before? Ah, you actually got me with that one, Giggle. I was dead certain I was going to have to run from a dog or something. And I can't even try to lie about that one and be like, "Oh, that didn't get me," because I literally jumped off this railing. People don't believe me when I say I'm super jumpy in this game, because people often will see me playing the game and they see like my expression and stuff doesn't change. And the thing is I don't actually need to have an expressive face to show you that like I'm actually freaking out. Instead, I freak out with my fingers. I'm like, I'll click around and move. Yep. Yeah, my face won't show very much. Yo, what's up, Pratt? I am building a base on here that I can't guarantee anybody should ever build, but let's just go like that. Okay, I got plenty. So 140 maybe. Let's do that. And then turn them all into these, because why? Because I'm just, I don't know. I wish I could just say span as far as it'll go. That way. Because that's basically what I want to do. I'm trying to think. I believe I jumped in your stream for a short time once. Maybe. Let's see. Google Fairy. You might have. I don't know. I haven't kept track of that very much. And for that, I am sorry if that hurts your feelings. I have too much that I keep track of the way it is. So unfortunately, I can't memorize if people have been on my stream, like physically on it or not. Okay, come on. Attach already. There we go. Jeez. That was ridiculous. That was okay. It does not hurt my feelings. Some folks get all butthurt when they're like, "Do you remember when I did this like a few days ago or something like that?" And I'm like, "I don't even remember if I had breakfast this morning." Yeah, you missed it a few days ago. I try to always say the right pronouns for people because some people just prefer certain pronouns. And I mean, hey, that's their right to choose what they want to be called by. And so, as an example, there's a person, I think they're still in the chat. I'll have to double check. Now, skip past it. There we go. That one. There we go. Okay, they're not in the chat anymore. Their name on here, let me go back up so I can read the full name. Curse of the Badger. They prefer to go by they or them. And I try to say the correct pronouns whenever I can, and I want to like train myself to make sure I'm always saying the correct pronouns for people. And so I literally was giving away 1,000 points every time I said the wrong pronoun, and not even gonna lie, like trying to not say she instead of that say they or them because of, I guess, age or whatever. Because when I was younger, they or them, if you're referring to a person that way, you basically are just trying to insult them by like ignoring their presence, basically. So it's so hard for me to go against that natural instinct that I gave away, I think, in 10 minutes time trying to talk with them, like 4,000 or 5,000 PP points. Yeah, they had a few points to use. Yeah. Yeah, I was just like, Mike, I will get this. I will get this at some point. What better way to memorize people's pronouns than to give them so many points they can basically I see. If I remember right, you like to go by she or her, right? We did at one point. I remember it because we were on Discord talking one time. Like I said, I try to remember stuff, but it's, for some reason, it's the they and thems that just, like, it ain't natural for my head to say that because I automatically associate, for instance, yeah, we've talked on Discord. In fact, I've seen you live before, either on my stream or somebody else's or whatever. Yeah, because you do the streams of like the software stuff, right? This game modding. Okay. I never could figure out what everything was that you were doing. Like, I'm like, I know you're modding and doing something, but my brain can't comprehend that. Like, you're using my HUD. Oh, interesting. Well, it's very beautiful, and I've gotten used to it. So if I actually go back to the old one, I'd probably be like, wait, I actually used this piece of junk? Like, that's how unobservant I am. Like, I legitimately could go back to the old version, look at it, and be like, why does this look like crap now? And not even know why. Let's see, 1, 2, okay, so 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So I need 10 more of these. Wow. See, folks, this person mods the game. I happen to be using their mods, or at least the HUD mod, and somehow had no idea that I was even running a modded version of this game. That's how unobservant I am. I could put mods into my game and literally forget about them. Not just like, oh man, I know I got a mod in my game, but which one is it? No, like literally not know that I even have the game modded. How can I forget stuff like that? I don't know. I could not tell you if I wanted to. I have so short of memory, I think, that it just kind of baffles me. Is this single player or server? It's single player, but technically speaking, even in single player, you can jump into people's games. So as long as we're partied, like, or not partied, friended on, or friended, wow, that's not even a word. Sorry, I'm tired. As long as we're friends. I may have downloaded it for another server. Maybe. It's possible. I play on servers, I play on my own single stuff, everything. Like, the one mod that I was telling you about one time, I don't have cheat activated. Anyways, it's a nuclear grenade that I have. I cannot find it anywhere in the game, it seems like. I don't know if it's just because I wasn't high enough level or whatever, but I can pull it out of creative. I can't seem to find it. And to be honest, it's probably better that way, because I do enough destruction with it the way it is. And I don't even need to be using it, basically. Like, that's the horrifying part. I legit have blown myself up with that grenade. In fact, there's a clip somewhere of that. Let me see if I can randomly get that. Let's see. So I wonder if this will actually work. I'm gonna share myself, folks. Let's see if it pops up that particular clip. Oh, and I muted clips. Wow. Fail on my part. Bleh. Wow. Total utter failure. I need to change that. Let's just pretend I'm not failing at everything. I originally said it that way because I was like, oh, I don't want to be banned for having like inappropriate words or comments said or anything like that. And then I put it to 18 plus only for all my streams. So yeah, I literally contradicted myself in my settings. It wasn't like somebody else told me to set this up. No, I literally contradicted myself. So that should tell you. I am definitely the brightest person you'll ever know. And if that's true, folks, I'm sorry for you. Yeah, no, that's what I've learned is there's a lot of learning involved in streaming. It is not a one program thing fits all sort of scenario. Like, yeah. Yeah, no, that was, like I was saying, that was the funniest shit I've ever done. Like, it unintentionally turned into the best diss that I ever could have said. Just by sheer luck of this person not understanding what a Homo sapien is. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm staring at some of this and I'm like, wait a second. Is that what? That's kind of what is on those houses sometimes. A gavel. I don't know why it's called a gavel. Like, is that even a real thing? Is a gavel actually something in real life?
It's the judges.
You said what?
It's the judges.
No, not gavel. Gavel.
Oh.
Gable.
Oh.
Next, I have a gavel that I can make. Pyramid, is that going to be able to work up here? Oh, come on. Whatever. I'm going to go ahead and say you just Googled that so that you could find the exact definition. There we go. I'd say on Google. Oh, wow. Ugh. Yep. I should be asleep. Why is it pink? Like, I know pink means like it will fall apart, but why would something literally on top of a door fall apart? I'm a little confused by that. Don't die! What else can I do for this? Let's do a 60 incline, maybe? Could we do that? That honestly looks like crap. Let's do a ramp. There we go. That one hopefully will work good for how I want it to. And why does that look weird to me? I don't like it. Yep. Yeah, no, it's for sure not allowing me to do anything. I'm just like, this should be like this, but no, it's not gonna let me make it perfect because this is too fat. It's kind of like me. If I go through here, is that okay? I can walk past that. So that's at least good. Now, what if I? These things? Ah! No, not the right button. So you're saying do this and then just like that? Fuck it. For now it'll work. Sorry, right next to the incline. What is the incline? Oh. Okay. So you're talking this. God, that's just hideous. That's going to get changed at some point. It's just going to have to work for now. These will stay. At some point, what I'm going to do is basically get rid of these and most of the first layer poles, and then finish that all off, make it basically this. You can use a diagonal. Really? Oh. That could. I could actually do that. make it like loop down. Okay, fine. My character is just wants some food. No. Get over yourself. Stop being so hungry. Do the work. Like a slave driver for my character. Yeah, this is like as far as I basically got mentally. I was like, I'm gonna do this. That's pretty much where I got to. Healing factor. Iron gut. There we go. Got those. Just in upgrades alone, I'm easily going to use 1,000 wood. Because I got all of this to upgrade, all of that up there, and I got some doors that I need to upgrade. And that's not even everything. That's just the starting of this particular setup. Yep, no wood. Let's beat this down then. Me luck. Damn it, no wood. Yep. Yeah, unfortunately. I just realized I'm only wearing one ear. So. Oh, hello. Would you like to go to sleep? Well, I'm attracting the locals. Nothing like inviting friends. Kenny doesn't like to come alone, so that's why I usually assist him. There we go. Yep. Yeah, no, I gotta have at least a little bit of hard settings on. Shit, I play the game too much. If I didn't turn anything on, I'd be screwing you guys over. You wouldn't have anything fun to watch. You just watch a man walk around with a bat and kill everything at all hours. I know some folks that are like, oh man, but you gotta at least have time to build stuff. And I'm like, yeah, like I have plenty of time. I'm not afraid of not being able to build something. I easily will be able to do that. And like right here, I can come in here. Here's my tiny little house. Well, here's the actual house. I need to put a hatch over this, destroy those. But then, when we come down here, this, steel on one side. Steel on one side. And then on the other side, I gotta suck out this water by blocking it all up and then getting rid of it. Or something like that. I don't know exactly how that'll work. Hopefully that works. And then this is going to be my actual like house. Don't ask why, because I don't know why I chose this to be my house. But I just kind of was walking and I seen it and I'm like, that can be a beautiful house. I'm probably very wrong on that assumption, but that's what we started with. So I'm so used to, okay, you get a square house or you get a bigger square house and put another square house on top of it, sort of scenario. So lately I've been in this mood where I keep trying new things, like new builds, just to see what I can make stuff look like. I don't want to be that same build person where if I do 100 streams, you always see the same house built. Oh my, she's coming to visit. Go to sleep. It's nighttime. You need to take your naps. Yeah, I remember seeing that. And I even mentioned it at the beginning of the stream. I was like, it's a cock tower. I heard a grumble. Interesting. Well then. I'd always be top. Why is there so much grumbling? Oh, why, how nice. You crawl into me. There we go. Yeah, that's right. So, there's always a lesson to learn when I play. Usually that lesson is do not listen to shit that I say. I don't know why they were kind of glitched. Like they just stood in this little section. Man, the good part about your mods that you make is at least they don't break. Because, like, I say that because clearly I have at least some of your mods on here. And I don't have very many, like, other mods. I do have a few, but none that were even remotely considered unstable. Like, if they were like, oh, I'm 96% done. Like, for some weird reason, I was just like, I'll get it when it's better. But, so, like, yeah, there's a server that I believe it was going to be me, you, and like 4 or 5 others that were playing on it. But I had to download some mods of yours to play on. And so I downloaded all those mods. And then I also have some others from just me in general looking around for mods. But yeah, there's not many other mods that I actually run besides most of yours. That's the one thing that I do remember is you had a server that you were on, and I was going to join it, and then I needed to download the mods because you had to talk me through, if I remember right, or maybe it was you already had typed it out on like a Discord where you have to shut off easy anti-cheat because how some of them just are working. don't trust this room. It's okay. Yep. Yep, you gave me a buggy. I still need to make my actual tower base on there where like I can go there for Horde nights. Still haven't made my Horde base. Yeah, you had an obscene amount of vehicles that you were like, I'm just carrying around a helicopter. See, I'm actually curious if I can Twitch integrate on there because the Twitch integration technically is on my end, I think. But since it's a server and not like I'm just joining your single player, since it's a server, the server itself is where it would need it. And that's where I'm at a loss because I'm like, I don't know. It might be kind of like a whitelisting for that. Ah. This item needs repaired. So does your brain. I'm Batman. Let us see here. Maybe the janitor had a gun. Nope. No gun. Janitor was not allowed to carry. I just wanted you all alone with me. I am just a freak that'll beat you to your knees. Yeah! Yeah! That's right. Knock, knock. Lights out. So I need water. Beer is a good hydrator. Beer, and then some water for like a chaser. And then, can't see nothing. We're gonna have to get these coffee grounds. And then, I'll scrap that, scrap that, scrap that too. We'll start using this one. We'll use this one up first though. that door? I don't know. I'm trying to break the heck out of it. Someone clearly did not want people going through this door. I'm hoping it's the way into the garage. It's so weird because, like, for me, I used to do YouTube. Nope, that is not to the garage. Doesn't look like it. Nope, that's to outside. Whatever. Quick escape route, I guess. See, I'm trying to get into there. But there's, like, no actual door to it. Is there? Oh, yeah. 'Cause that door leads out. That door leads out. Ah, wait, never mind. That door. Right there. I kind of want to break through that. No guns in the toilets. I like Fred. Where's Fred at? Tell me where he's at. Tell me the answers. Oh, I see how it's just running at me, hey? You best sit your butt down. It's kind of weird because a lot of people, they want to get high-end equipment and everything for their stream specifically. Me, I want high-end equipment because I like to play games, and a lot of that could come in handy for just in general playing games and having good frames and everything. But it also comes in handy with the whole being able to be a streamer. And so I think the only technical item that I'm getting that's specifically for streaming is one of these days I plan to get a camera that it's going to be a micro cam, and basically I'm going to custom rig it with a Pi and whatnot, and basically the Pi system will sit above my monitor. The actual camera lensing will sit downwards, like in my screen, somewhere towards the middle-ish. That way, as I'm playing a game, yeah, I'll have a wire running up, and I'll have that that camera right there blocking that one spot. But hopefully I can position it right where it relatively will look like I'm always looking at the camera itself. I'm sorry, sir. You fell. You should probably stay down. Your head probably hurts, especially since I hit you with a club. Because, yeah, that's the only thing that I'm actually thinking about that I'll be doing directly for the stream. Like, say I get a 3080 and yada yada yada, all those fancy things. It's probably not for the stream itself. That's literally because I want something that can run everything I have. Like when I bump up to, for instance, 1440p, it's insane how much horsepower it takes to run 1440p nowadays. And so I literally will be buying stuff just so I can run all my stuff at the resolutions and bit rates and everything that I want. But I'm talking about like the gaming aspect of it, not even the streaming aspect. And right now I'm actually like, I'm stuck on 1080p. I'm limited by the stuff that I'm using, and if I get beyond that, what's going to happen for beyond that is going to be upgrades. Yeah, Newsy, I was sleepy before I even started. At one point, I was literally debating on hitting the like call it button for like the take the night off sort of thing. But even if I wasn't sleepy, you would still hear me yawning and see me yawning because I just constantly, for some reason, have like a loss of oxygen or something. I don't know. I need more oxygen than the average person. You could probably hook up an O2 tank to me, and I'd be like, and I'd just burn through the tank, and 30 minutes later, I'd be like, I need more. Let's see here. I cannot see hardly anything. And in case you're wondering, yes, that is how dark I actually run it. It's not like I do this for the stream. I try to keep that scare factor way up for me. Interesting. Nothing back here. Well, nothing zombie related back here. That's actually a first. Wait, is this 8.6? Nope. Way worse than what I've got. I did a Knuckles build at one point, not too long ago, on stream, where I maxed my character's level out, put all the points in, did like a straight up knuckle bashing thing. Fought a few too many zombies. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. Luckily I had space for it, because I was running out fast. Open the garage doors. And Newsy, I don't know if you just got here or not, but this is actually going to be my house. On this, underneath here is like a waterway. I'm actually creating a house down there. I've got two different ways in. Oh, I should really... I'm going to go in the other way. That way I can get access to my box right there. Oh, hey, I can do it from over here. Cool. That. Don't need those right now. Don't need that. That. Sorry, just kind of putting some stuff away right now. So bear with me, folks. Let's see here. There we go. Okay. That should be good. There we go. Okay. So I've got. Ah, that's good that you're finding that out. But yeah, here's my actual house. It's just a makeshift little building that I found. I put like a bird's cage over the top so that I don't have to worry about birds. It's got this fake door thing right here. Doesn't actually go anywhere, but it probably will someday. This, where you come down, you got the steel wall over here. And on the other side, I still got to drain all this out, but you got that, where it's all covered by that bird's cage basically. And then, let me actually start doing this. Let's see here. Grab these. So. Yep, I can do it how I wanted. Okay, cool. Just trying to clear out the water while I'm here. And basically, what I'm doing is this whole bottom area is going to eventually become a full-on base where I have stairs and ladders and whatever it takes. I may make it 2 stories. It's probably more than likely going to become 1 story, just because making a 2-story in something this short would actually be kind of hard, but it's not undoable. So like I said, it may still happen. It's just all dependent on if I choose to or not. And the only reason I'm trying to take out all of this water is because A, it's a pain in my butt, and B, when I finally actually get to being done, this right here needs stairs, and I don't want to have them running into water also. But right here, we have another way out. Most of my houses always have 2 ways out when I build them. And that is actually because I was a big Resident Evil fan and big zombie fanatic when I was younger, and still am to this day. But basically, I decided that the best way to avoid zombies and stuff like that is to quite literally always have 2 escape routes. And that also goes into if a person were to break into your house. The best thing to do is always have 2 ways out, because if you only have 1 way in and out of your house, then if someone breaks into your house, all they have to do is have one buddy stand right there next to that only way in and out, and guess what? You're going to be trapped one way or the other. So that's why I'm probably always sticking with a 2-way method. So Giggles, are you getting that set up so that we can all start doing Twitch integration now or something? Have, 700 hordes at all times. There we go. That probably have to be up there. Okay, so we got the main house right here. Wait, level 10. Yeah, I didn't put all that in. Okay, so Pummeling Pete for the next one is level 7. So that's that right there. Okay. I have played on here before with what I call unlimited hordes. It was every single night was a horde night, and every feral sense was off, but all zombies always could sprint. And then when it became nighttime or a blood moon, they were like nightmare run mode basically. Oh, dude, no, that was horrifying. There's nothing worse than trying to do that. Like, besides just cranking all the settings up. So, I will need to gather trees, and I also need to do a little bit more, but I wonder if Jerry's gonna fill me up at his gas station. Oh, he got lots of gas. I'm taking it all. Oh yeah, folks. I was gonna say we got our first gun, but no. We got our first pistol. That's the proper term. My name is Sasquatch, and I approve this message. That's right. Don't you dare hit me, you piece of shit. Boom. Hi. Jerry. What you come outside for, man? The register's unattended. You gotta go take care of the register, man. How many times do I gotta tell you? People steal from us. Can't just have folks stealing all of our chairs and stuff. So you think this is some free-for-all? I am here to help you with your headaches. I will make them go away. Your head will also go away, but hey, it's just a side effect of getting rid of the headache. Let's see here, got me a sandwich. Got, oh, is this the wine rack? Nope, they replaced all the wine. They took it all away. Okay, folks, got to get me some water and what about this trash can, eh? What? For how full that looked. Oh, I feel like there's definitely some things around here wanting to get to me. Feel as if I may not be safe right here. Just saying. Also, what in the world are they banging on? Seems like they're hitting steel, but that's a solid concrete wall. Wait a second. Money! There we go. Oh shit, I've been out there before. No, that's a bad area to be. Never mind. I don't need to go there. It's not that important. There we go. Okay, seems good enough. That's a beautiful moon. There we go. Okay, so I think we got a pretty good start today. So I believe that is going to be calling it a night for me though. So I'm going to be getting off here. It was nice of all of you to show up that did. And for those of you who didn't, feel free to watch all the other things on my channel. Also, if you go to my channel and look at the highlights, there's only one, but that's because it was one of the clips that someone made that I thought was just absolutely hysterical. And so, you know what? I took that clip and I basically said, this is going to stay here. It's a memorial now. So, If you wish to see what made me laugh probably way too hard, then go there, check that out, and you will get to see what exactly I was laughing at not too long ago. And there we go. There we go. Okay, and just going to do one more thing tonight. Didn't one stream. Yeah. I'm a little tired, so not the super jokey person today, but at least I'm trying. I'm trying to do what I can. I do want to sell some stuff at the trader though before I end up doing anything like logging off. So oh, come on, trader. Open the door. Oh, Dr. Polly, how I love seeing you in here. Sir, you have no... Unfortunately, it's on a vote right now. You can't do that. But I do believe that this is day 2. Let's see. I'll easily be able to get everything I need by day whatever. But yeah. Now, while I wait for the trader to open, that's right. Oh, by the way, thank you, Dr. Polly. In case you're wondering, I am about... that's really loud. I'm about to get off of here, but I'm also just very tired and exhausted. So, just kind of dead right now. I was gonna call the stream tonight and just be like, nope, we're gonna do it another day. But I decided, you know what? It's 2 hours. I can power through this. I got this. And you know what? I did. I had it. I'm at 2 hours 27 minutes, so I'm over what I originally was gonna do. So I feel like I did my obligation of when I said that I would always give you guys my Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for at least 2 hours. So I upheld that promise. Okay. Where is that nasty dog that's always back here? It's always here. Where is it? Come on. Show your face, you ugly mangy mutt. Where you at? Huh. They don't have him or something. Interesting. Robo. That would be electronical supplies for the robot. I'm really afraid of them. So. Oh. That's actually pretty nice. That's a sledge. Which the sledge turret does a lot early game, so that's nice. And now for the fat man. Just trying to get some stuff. I'm like, I can sell everything on that bottom row, but up above it, I'm not selling that stuff. This. I'll just gotta wait till 6 a.m. to be able to get the trader. That's all I want to do, man. I just want to get there, trade some stuff, and then call it a night. Like, don't get me wrong, I love streaming for you folks. I love showing the gameplay. And it's weird. I don't feel like I have to stream for you. I feel like I want to stream for you. Because there is a firm difference, people. Let me get that done now. Basically, the trader themselves don't open until 6. They, for whatever stupid reason, decide that 6 a.m. is the perfect time to open. And that any time before 6 is just a waste of their time, I guess. There's mods that you can get that make it so they'll be open at any time. But typically those mods also come with like downsides. Like, oh, they're open all the time. But yeah, it's 1 hour in-game time, which honestly isn't that bad. 1 hour, I believe, is like a minute or two. I might be wrong, but I think it's like a minute or two. Yep, not going that way. Push it in. Oh, man. So, Dr. Polly, have you ever played this game? Because I can't remember if you have or not. I think at one point you said you have, but I really can't remember. Oh. Well, I'm glad I could introduce you to it. Because it is a fun game. It takes some getting used to. It takes time to perfect how you play. Because everybody ends up getting their own particular skill set. But some people love to use the guns. I prefer to use a baseball bat when I can in this game. But either way, no matter what, I love watching your streams. Caution, rough surface ahead. Caution, high radiation area, road closed. Radiation. Near the edge of the map? No, I'm not even near the edge of the map. So fun. So fun. Oh yeah, no, I definitely agree. Oh, I like that. There was a bag in there. Why do I do this to myself? Why? Oh, I kind of figured. Always a damn dog. It's always a dog. Put the bullets in the gun. Jeez. Good Lord. Why? Why do those take so long to load? Ah, I should have known it. I should have known it was going to be a dog. It's always dogs. Always. They're so horrifyingly bad. Like, okay, wait, where the heck was I? So I put my bed here. My house is over there. Okay, so now I kind of got my bearings. Oh, man. Should have used the baseball bat, eh? Should have used it. Aha, there. That's where I was going. So your dollar right here. And there we go. That is okay, Google. Like I said, I'm almost time to get off. I'm just trying to get some last minute stuff and then sell.
Alpha magic.
What'd you say, babe?
Oh, I was talking to myself. It's an alpha magic cart.
Oh. I thought you were talking to me, so I got it.
That's so stinking hilarious.
Yep. In fact, the supply SAMMO, SAMMO, it stands for Supply Special Ammo. That's actually a really good one also for me. Oh man, I just got literally everything I wanted, I think, off those. Okay, so now I need to find where I had that trader at, because I'm overburdened and I need to sell stuff. Appliances, that place. I think it's over that way. Yep, it's over here. So I need to turn that way and go, yeah, down that way. I don't know how I ended up so far away from it, but do you need special ammo? Right now would not be a good idea to give me special ammo, only because I don't have any space to put it. But normally, yeah, the special ammo normally is a really nice thing to have. Also, we're on cooldown, so nothing can go through anyways, so even if you typed it, it wouldn't allow you to give it. Come on, just gotta get to this trader. Once I get to this trader, I literally shouldn't be overburdened anymore, because I think I'll be selling enough stuff to put me out of that. Look at my food and water, just like easy does it. Yep. I've actually been dying before. Tried walking in here, and then there was a like a slow down fence in here. Basically, it's one of those barbed wire fences. I was so low on health that it actually killed me. Okay, here we go. So. let's see. Well, thank you. I need to find, if I can. Of course, I can't find Jack Diddley Scott. He doesn't have a baseball bat or any of my military gear that I want. Oh.
Are we done
that
here?
sucks. Yep, we are. Arrows. Whew. I don't know if I can use a bow, but hey, with some special arrow bow ammo, I might use it. Nah, we're just gonna go right back to the base. I'm too tired to keep going. Like I said, part of me was like, go, 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 you can keep this rolling. Oh man, that's all good. If you want to be real nice to me, hit C. If it gives me my military armor, that would be freaking phenomenal, because that's the stuff I like to use. But often it doesn't give me what I want, so it doesn't matter. But I agree, fingers crossed, because if it gives me what I actually want, that helps even more. I wish these hitboxes were not like the exact sides of these things. Come on, you. Where are you going? Okay. There it is. And nope. Iron armor. Don't get me wrong. It's good, but it's not what I'm looking for. So I am going to scrap that for the iron, though. And that could come in handy. So, yep, it doesn't like to give me what I actually want it to. But this is where I'm going to be calling it a night. I normally would have been saying let's go to the Be Right Back screen, which, in case you've never seen, hey, what's up, Sky? Thank you for stopping in. You stopped in a little too late, though. I happen to have been on for almost 3 hours, coming up on it. 2 hours, 42 minutes to be exact. But I was just getting off for the night. Jedi Knight is now following me. Hey, cool. Thank you for the follow. Actually, I think that was earlier. Why is it just now pinging me for that? Anyways, normally I would go to my Be Right Back screen, which is this, and I would say, hey, we're going to take a break. But no. Instead, we're going to this, and I am going to find us someone to raid. Dr. Polly, are you going live by any chance? Or have you already done your being live today? Not today, buddy. Okay. Oh, it's your off day. Hey. Those are nice days, too. Okay, so I am going to go into my stream manager and find us someone to raid. So let's see here. Got that. You know what? Honestly, I have a few that I like, but let's go to a guy that I haven't raided in a little while. So his name's Hawken. He's also playing 7 Days to Die. Dang good player, if you ask me. Sure is. Gives me a chance to hand with you guys for change. Yeah, I agree. I like hanging out with the other people. That's why I only do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But yeah, we're going to go over to see Hawken. And like I say, he's playing 7 Days to Die. He's a great streamer. And show him some love and support, guys. And let him know that you love 7 Days to Die. Keep him going. Keep that hype. I will, Dr. Polly. I'm just going to tell him hi for a second. That's about it. In 3, 2, 1. Come on.